For the presentations for the Pirate University, everyone did a summary of what their project was all about and what their motivation was for doing that particular project. We started the presentations with Ryan, whose project was Social Hacking 101, and it was a presentation-esque project where you could choose sound bites to listen to. So I think he had a computer set up with a series of headphones, so then you could plug those in and choose which bit that you wanted to listen to of the presentation. We had JG, who did his project on folk culture, and for his he was more interested with the culture of local people and what is perceived by them as folk culture, and he wanted to try and take it away from people thinking of Morris dancing and away from high culture. And he used a series of found sounds on the day and people just doing what they do on an everyday activity to show this culture of the folk. We had a number of workshops. So we had Kerry, who did video mashup mixing, which dealt with the copyright laws on video at the moment, which I believe is that you can legally take 10% of a video. So I think she used Kill Bill for her example, where they took 10% of the Kill Bill video and synced it with a music track to make it a kind of interactive music video. There was myself on mobile media, and I was trying to hack the mobile phone to show that it can be also used as a multimedia outlet, as just opposed to using for calls and texts. And we had mobile animation and mobile video on offer, where people could create animations using their mobile phone or create some video on their phone and then edit this together as a proper mobile video clip. We had John, who did production of sound, so it was actually showing people how to make their own music from scratch using a number of open source software and a MIDI keyboard. We also had Mario, who had two aspects of the project. His first one was a squat list that he's created, which is an interactive Google map that people can add locations that they know that are available for squatting. And he also did a creative code workshop looking at the ways people program and how the ways that these can be taught in a better way depending on the way they pick it up at the workshop. We had Duncan, who did a workshop on RFID, which is radio frequency identification tags, and he ran through showing people how they can build a database and then assign the data from their radio frequency tag to this database to show it in a visualization. Ben did an animation workshop which dealt with hand-drawn animation, so doing a series of hand-drawn pictures to create an animation, and he also used open source software for this. There was Dennis, who did the open library, and his take on things were that there are a lot of libraries about town, but you either have to pay or be a student to be able to gather access to these libraries, and therefore the information. And he actually set up a petition trying to get people to allow the general public to gain access to the university library.